Okay, let's continue on here. I thought I was going to hear some nice Aussie slang, but I guess not. I'm hoping to hear maybe a few oi, but no, nothing like that. Okay, we have one for the MSU loadout, everybody. We have one Luke's up to the north, P4. Luke's down to the south. Auspice, of course, is favored to be captured by the Axis. A little bit easier approaches into the strong point. They have the 4-story or the 3-story. This building right here is going to see a whole bunch of action. We have 1, 2, 3 stories inside of it. This is where the Axis tend to get a couple bodies and maximize some cap weight to help avoid artillery and all that kind of stuff going off around the circle. The Allies are going to be trying to solidify some positions right here behind this house. This house for them, unfortunately, is not... Oh, hold on. Truck snipes, baby. We got something going on, baby. Nope, don't think so. I think we're all good. By the Allies off the opening in a little while. Good play. Good opening. And once again, taking out that SPA off the rip was, I think, helped out a little chunk as well. Alrighty, so now the MSU will set up their defensive line. Another SPA spawned on in. Panther 4 coming up to the top. Supply truck rolling around to the bottom. The line looks pretty stable. The squad lead's heading out from the front door garrison to reestablish the front line. Mogul heading over here to the right with the engineer loadout. Takes out Uden. Does get taken out himself, though. Recon vehicle over to the back. SPA for the Allies is in the middle of artillery battery. Puma takes care of the supply truck moving target, and Torva the Messiah going to be hunting the Allied SPA here. Major Monkey inside this one. Yep. Puma rolls up to the back. And this is what I mean with the SPA. I mean, most of the time right now you see them by themselves. Nobody's back here to help defend them or anything. They really can't defend themselves, and it allows plays like the engineer we saw earlier and the Recon tank to become pretty big. And take care of them with ease. And there we go. Allied SPA taken care of. So both SPAs canceled out in the beginning. The Axis bringing up another one, of course. Boom will take care of the supply truck. Shocker, though. Shocker. With a bazooka. Lines up. One into the back. And the Puma gets engined. Oh! Shocker. And... there we go. The Puma goes ba-ba-ba-dooey to Shocker's rocket. Okay, so that will cancel out all the backline shenanigans pretty much. Nothing from 9PZ over here near 4th from the Axis standpoint. They're all good to go. Go back to the front line. Oh, Flynn eats one from Carhartt. PTSD. The doctor waiting in the bush. Doctor takes a headshot from Iron. But the Blueberries slowly getting forced out of hospice. King Iskander. Gonna hear the Lukes here in just a second. Goes for the shotgun blast. Takes out a couple. Chapo gets split in half. Luke's is a little bit too far away for the proxy satchel. But King Iskandar can maybe get that outpost on the opposite side. Spawn wave comes on in. Macedon. Macedon. Oh. Too much. Too much. Luke's backs up to help support the blueberries up here on the hedge. Line still looks pretty stable. We got one Recon tank down to the south. Just a Recon tank. No SLs inside of it. Airhead falling to the west. A little surprise opening Airhead play from 9PZ. Didn't expect that, but MSU here is all over. Tail wag the dog, Sir Reginald. Standing back. No Airhead or no strafing run, bombing run, or anything. So just raw dog in the Airhead from 9PZ. Tail wag the dog will be able to dismantle. Tail wag the dog, of course, is another streamer, so be sure to check out Tail wag the dog streams. Always try to support the fellow hello streamers as we get ready for Vietnam. And the banana berries will be satisfied with the defense so far. Nothing really, once again, to threaten them. Garrison does not ping to the south, so the Greyhound will continue moving up north. Go back to the hard camp. Torva the Messiah. Just repairing the three-person Lukes here. Yeah, the Lukes is just creating some space to not, or to hopefully spot the Bazooka boys from 9PZ before they're able to get to them. If you're just joining me, I'm your host tonight, Smithers, for this off-season competitive league matchup between 9PZ and MSU here on SME with Hospice as the middle point. So far, we've seen one camp going to 9PZ. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go and pop those in chat. And if you're interested in competitive Hella Loose, be sure to check out the Discord link in the video description. Slowly but surely adding some more things to the Discord, such as streamers. So if you're watching this and you're a streamer, be sure to join the Discord, and I can post your information in there just as like a streamer Rolodex, if you will. Streamer contact list. And put the whether you're on PC or console, maybe both. Then your languages, your links, all that kind of good stuff. That way we can create a nice little central repository for streamers, and they can go off to the embassy if needed, or any other Discord if need be. Sort of becoming a little bit of a hub for other things than just recruiting, but that's okay. That's totally fine. Over here to the back, the SPA, the Brumbar. Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. Let me go ahead and update the banner as we have a minute left. I think this is going to be at 36 versus 36. Pretty sure it is. Actually, let me go check to see if anybody else has joined. Yeah, 36. I think it's going to be at 36 versus 36. Well, we'll see. I'm not too sure if they released the password and they're just getting started, and then more people will join in later. We'll see. I'll just keep it the way it is right now. Anyways, we're in Utah with Chapel as the middle point. Chapel, of course, being favored by the Allies off the opening. We're going to have the Panzer IV and the supply truck up here on the front line. Looks like we're going to have Lima in this one. Rodrigo Witt, Fito, and Senor Galveo in the opening P4 for the Axis. Kind of curious how aggressive the Allies will play this. Transport truck over here to the back. Anxious to get up to the front line. Alrighty, here we go. Commanding tonight for the Allies is Rafa 12K. And then for the Axis, we have HRB John. Rafa, of course, from 3LPZ. And then, like I said, John just HRB. Here we go. The fight for Chapel begins. Going to be a little bit smaller, like I said before, 36 versus 36, I think. I don't know if anybody else will join in. We'll see, though. We'll see. Plenty of raspberries stacking the church area. SPA landing right behind. Fourth point is going to be Sunken Bridge and then AA Battery for the Allies. Garrison's getting placed up. Axis Commander going for that opening garrison on Sunken Bridge just in case there was a push. Pisco inside. Puts a satchel down. Oh, he's on the... he's on that side. Oh, he's... he's going up the stairs. And he guns down too. It's always one of those funny moments when you're like, oh, that's the enemy. Satchel's been placed, remember. It's gonna get, no, okay, more raspberries pushed forward and it should go off momentarily. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna, yeah, just a little bit too, raspberries too spread out at the moment. But the garrison gets placed on the front line at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 garrisons for the Axis. And the first camp comes on in for the Allies on Chapel, which is to be expected. Foxmira over there to the back. NATO Coyote hunting down this SL possibly. Coyote. No! Turns at the wrong time. And Foxmeter guns him down to the back. Gonna have the 75 cruising down below. NATO is over to our left. NATO. Teddy boy. NATO versus Teddy boy. NATO decides to pull the rocket. Okay. Oh, he may have gotten the O post. NATO. Oh, okay. Thought he was gonna blast Teddy boy at point blank range. It was not the case. Teddy boy takes out the garrison down to the south and is going to dismantle the supplies. Very nice. And the front line looks nice and stable for the Allies. Got no real immediate pressure on Sunken Bridge. Everything looks okay up there. A couple blueberries coming over to the bottom, but so far it looks pretty good. Pretty tame. Pretty standard opening. Ator, Faithfield. Shot comes in from the right side from the P4. 75 is going to back up, be just fine. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too far for the P4 to push. Did they take a shot? I think they're okay. No shots. It'd be too much. I mean, by the time they get there, 75 could be repaired and everything. Cuidado, Zam. Cuidado has the M1 Garand at hand, which means got the bazooka. Cuidado fires. No, with his last dying breath, it goes right underneath the medium. Blueberry spawn wave. Preto. Panther 4 backs up, and it looks like we're going to have a nice little repair station built. We got plenty of supplies around, 150 supplies ready to go. And the repair station is ready for them to use. Garrison network looks solid. Once again, no threats over here to the backline. Do got a tank marker down. Not too sure what that was for. Everything looks okay. Zam. Right on the opposite side of the hedge. Oh. Zam. Gonna go for it. Oh my gosh, how lucky can you get? Oh, wait. Zam's struggling a little bit. There he goes. Oh my gosh. Zam, go buy yourself a lottery ticket, buddy. You can't get luckier than that, man. The tank was almost saying, oh, can you please, my tank looks good. I'm just missing a satchel. Can you please put one on there for me, sir? And Zam's like, no problemo. I got you. And the Panzer IV will hang out by the repair station, and they will get themselves a little Baba Badooey action. Oh, Zam gets that served to him on a silver platter. Beautiful. Can't get easier than that, man. I mean, it would be really hard to mess that one up. I mean, the best part is the tank angled perfectly toward him and just, you know, kind of lifted up its track and it's in his face. And said, can you put it here? Like, does this work for you? And Zam said, yep, sure does. Yeah. Slapped it right on in. Lucas. Peaks. Lucas trying to figure out what to do here exactly. Oh, no! Loses the fight against Velvet. Velvet. Puma gets clamped down below. And the 75 is going to be walking around high and mighty, given these early victories. Medium shifts up to win 4. Chapel safe and secure. Allies holding ground really well. Jesse Pinkman getting up in the grain hopper. Scanning around for any movement with the MG. Ready to fire at a moment's notice. Jesse Pinkman, of course, now resides in Alaska, for those of you unawares. Able to find some solid internet to connect for this competitive match. Yeah, I wish I could ask him, like, how's life and stuff like that, but obviously if I say anything right now, he'll probably just look at me and just give me that look. Fumatui. Fumatui, no! Got a little bit of movement up here. We got a Tiger coming on forward. Just unfortunate timing with the Panzer IV before. And the Satchelier waiting right below. Oh, so perfectly. Tiger waits. But yes, Jesse Pinkman in his spare time, obviously up in Alaska, has taken this time to learn some Portuguese. Thus, being able to play with these Brazilian teams. So it's good to see him back up on his feet, doing well, learning. Maybe he's even going to college. Who knows? Airhead falling to the back. Allied commander giving it a little try. Unfortunately, for the Allied commander, the Axis commander is right here, ready to intercept. Here's the Airhead. Let's go see if they are going to be pairing any strafing run with it. John rolling on up here. Scott Fox Mira up to the north to come in as backup. Any strafing run? No, it doesn't appear to be. And John will walk up and dismantle it with ease. If you're just joining me tonight, I'm your host, Smithers, for this mixed Brazilian clan event here on Utah. We have 3 LPZ, OCL, HRB, WRT, SOH. I think I said everybody. RZN. STL. I think we have the Smoking Snakes 2, maybe? Whole bunch of teams you probably, if you mainly play in the US, maybe not have heard of. Seems like at least once a week I hear of a new team. Like, oh, who are they? Oh, they're this team? Oh, they're out of Yugoslavia. Oh, sorry. They're out of Serbia. Joining us here today. Maybe Slovakia. Don't know if I know any of a Norwegian or Swedish team. I know there's a Finnish team. Don't know of a Norwegian or Swedish, though. I know there are players from there, but I don't know of a solely dedicated team. Asian teams, I'm still a little bit unsure who they are exactly. I know of one, Orang from South Korea. Preto. But it'd be interesting to see what the Hella Loose global purchasing data looks like. I mean, I can look at my statistics. I have my channel statistics and see where my views come from. Airhead fell to the west side of Chapel. Pump bodies on through. But from what I understand, Hella Loose isn't particularly popular in South Korea. Now, when Hella Loose Vietnam comes around, kind of curious what new teams will pop up. Chapel just has the Airhead by Vida Loca. Rillo. Another Airhead spawn wave. Zlaps. Dives down below the bridge. And I think the Airhead did get destroyed. We do have the medium 75 over there to the east. And another 75 to the north. No 76s yet, I don't think. That Tiger that we saw come up to the front line did get taken out. Don't see it on the map anymore. They got destroyed somewhere. It's always a shame if I miss a really good satchel play or maybe some nice rocket tandem. The map looks pretty okay. Axis, of course, going up 3-2. AA battery is the 4th point for the Allies. Now the Axis could attempt a little airhead up into the very top of H3. The Allies, though, do have a garrison on that border. But hey, just because you have a garrison there doesn't mean an airhead won't work. Seen time and time again how an airhead will land and the garrison is not that far away. So did you. Approaching here with the BAR. Takes out one. And oh! Cosmos. Right there to stop him from going any further. Allies going to be working on reestablishing some garrisons here. Axis still missing quite a few in the blue zone, but just got to give him some time. Remember, it isn't as serious as an event that we see in these tournament matches. Satchel placed on the ground by Zamp. What is a satchel? Yeah, satchel placed on the ground by Zamp. Kind of curious if maybe it was a 2-minute one. Not that many bunnies around, but hey, you may get somebody. Tordi. Yatsum. Tordi going a little bit close here. Ah, okay, does get Tordi. Orders jumps back inside after taking up some fragments. Hartman comes over to the left. And Hartman's going to be coming on Horus. Hartman! No! He shoots him right through the wall, man. Now that's some power. Hardman not playing around tonight. He shoots it right through the wall. Up here to the north, we have a medium 75. It's doing their job, holding back the Blueberries. Plenty of open ground on Utah. So it makes it a little bit easier for tankers and MGs to really scan the area, make sure nobody's sneaking around. Gorlami with the MG42 on the fence post. Nope, Garlami is not a fan of being seen on camera. Got a few spawns in the backline. Everybody's very spread out. These are all just minor 1 versus 1, 1 versus 2 engagements. With Utah, you never know with the smaller teams what you're going to get. There you go. Coming over here, dismantling, free of charge. Get himself a garrison. A batteries pretty well protected. Nego going around and loses the 1 versus 3. Filosofo, Rafatek. Filosofo. Rafatek. Fortunately, did not have his weapon ready to go. Filosofo jumping around, fires back. Ormakea takes a couple rounds, reloads, repeaks, and grenade bounces off around the corner, and no. Oh, was a little bit short. Supply truck from the Axis cruising through the front line. Here they go. Vida Loca. Vida Loca, can he go all the way? Supply truck's burning a little bit. It's taken a little bit of damage, but it's going just fine. Going up to Hill 5, possibly you get a garrison. Vida Loca. Oh no, does he not have any boxes? Oh, may not be able to drop a box there because of the fence. Climbs up a little bit. Looks for a new spot. Oh, Vida Loca. Oh, look at that. There he goes. No box, though. No box. Do have a spawn wave down to the southwest of Chapel. Holy shnikes. For a 36 versus 36, that's pretty chunky. Insano is going to be in for a rude awakening here in just a moment. Insano, let's go get a POV of what he's going to see. Oh. Della shoots one. Uh-oh. Pedro coming around and shoots him right in the act. Okay, that's taken care of. Garrison's still alive and well. The Raspberry's coming over here to the back. Got a Greyhound coming to support. Now this Greyhound may be able to do some work here. No, they are not. One rocket from NATO. And cleans them on up. Garrison's still alive though. Got the blueberries up to the north of it. Oh no, Garrison is... Yeah, Garrison's still... Okay. Shooting in the bush. Becoming one with the bush. Shooting. Mo takes a headshot out there to the distance. Coyote enters the chapel area. Yahtzee coming around the side. Coyote goes in. Coyote looks for enemies. Cuts down. Waits for them to come to him. NATO. Coyote. Oh, shoots him right in the ass. Oh, but an MG42 is waiting for him from Digesteo. Airhead falling down to the south. It is well marked, though, by command chat. No artillery active today. No, it is not. Okay, no artillery. Airhead fallen. Bombing run sounds like it's going to be on its way here. Nego may be in the path of it. No, he's not. Able to survive. Grenade gets tossed, though, and I think it's been taken out. Yes, it is. No more Airhead. Oh, that was... Oh, yeah. No more Airhead. Okay. How is a battery looking? Looks just fine. Fusi. Degrado. Just manning their post. Ornato to the back. Then we have Zalaps in the SPA. A couple snipers and a recon tank. Gonna point this out. Haven't seen a P strike yet. No Stukas, no P-47s. Have a 76 over to the rears. Recon also calling this out. Yeah, looks all good here by A-Batter. Axis really don't have any threat here. Okay, Brada. Clears up Jesse Pinkman. Oh, okay, Brada. You know, Breaking Bad is one of those shows where I really wish I could erase my memory of that and go watch it again. Oh, man. You just don't know. I mean, there's so many of those situations where you go, well, how are they going to get out of this one? And then just the twists and turns and not seeing the foreshadowing. And, oh, man, I kind of want to watch it again now. Gosh, what a good show, man. Has to be one of the greatest shows of all time, for sure. Has to be in the top 5. Just from start to finish, how it ends. So good. Sargento, not related to the cheese. Gotta remember that. Sargento is Portuguese for sergeant. It's nothing to do with the cheese company. Kind of curious Sargento looked up Sargento cheese after the stream, though, last time. Sargento cheese. GG51 says, good evening, Smithers. Being able to make my own small foxhole would be my wish list item. Oh, yeah, it'd be so cool. It really would. Adding that, just being able to find a spot and go, I'm going to dig here real quick. Because you can build up with barricades and that kind of stuff, but you can't build down. Fumatui out of Mayo says, I don't really want to bother with him right now. I kind of want to go do my own thing. I have my orders. My orders aren't to take out the buddy with the STG over to the right, Fumatui. The Axis solidifying the ground a little bit more. Do have a supply truck coming around the back from Rafa 12K, looking to get down another garrison somewhere in the rears. But unfortunately for Rafa 12K, the Allies have this oddly placed garrison on the river still, which just caught them. You would not expect that to be there. I'll admit, if I was commanding, I would be like, okay, I mean, granted, if I was commanding, I'll probably be driving way back. I mean, I would fall. I'll probably go back near a flooded house. Just to be 100% sure. Because if I'm going to drive a supply truck all that way, I don't want to take a risk. Take a risk that's unneeded. Carapaca. Guns down one. Died just damn. Gonna reload the Thompson in the church. It'll flicker a little bit. A battery still holding strong. Got a good little perimeter going there. But no real... I don't sense a garrison. Yeah, okay, the supply truck was found over there to the north. I mean, the Allies have a supply drop falling down. Okay, John's setting up in the garrison over there. Okay. But yeah, it's such a random sort of network that pretty much anything is going to get picked up. Coyote. Marigno. Guns down a couple there. We'll continue moving forward to Hill 5. Taking some shots from the right. We do have a spawn wave up here. Behind the building from the Allies, I think a garrison is a pretty common garrison spot. Yep, sure is. Allied defense on A battery. It's got a few pesky Recon players they're dealing with. We do have a destroyed 76 up to the north. That was taken out, assuming from that Tiger up to the top. Okay. Wonder if they tried their luck with these hedgerows. Sometimes the hedgerows can be misleading. You think they offer at least a little bit of cover. Turns out there's no cover. CR. A lot of potential targets that we can see, of course, but if we turn off the HUD, is it as obvious? This is what he's looking at. Fastball coming in hot. Yeah, it's always interesting getting used to turning off the HUD in these situations and just being able to see what the player sees, and you go, oof, man. But then again, we're not looking through the scope. Gotta remember that too. We are looking from outside of the scope, not inside of the scope. Now, this is one of the most terrible pushes for infantry there is in Helios. This hedgerow on Wind 4. This is one of those hedgerows where if you're commanding, From the Allies' perspective, you could sometimes run really good strafing runs on this. Mateo. We're going to get some long-range MP40 frags. Lima pushing up ahead. Gets absolutely demolished. Mateo will go low. Prosecco. Pushing forward. Up. Prosecco. Mateo to the right. Prosecco to the left. Guns down a few. Quebrada in the rears to support. Hey, they're making it work. Gotta see some more grenades. Oh, Quebrada. Quebrada's no more. Oh! Rateo made his way through. Oh my gosh, this could be a legendary outpost. Rateo needs like a bombing run up to the north or something to act as a little distraction. Let's see how quickly the Axis flood this outpost here. They gotta fill this while they got it. Oh no, just Cosmos. Okay, maybe in the next wave. Cosmos spawns in. Jump into the trench. Rateo's gonna have a little chunk of raspberries ahead of him. Rateo guns down Preto. Yuka. Both fall. Okay, this could be the breakthrough the Axis needed. We got the tanks pushing forward, the Tiger and the Puma. Working together, helping to clear the infantry in front of them. Nice long-range rocket, though, from Fusi. Comes in on the left side. Round came in from somewhere. Tiger's trying to back up. Not knowing what's going on, really. Gosh, it's one of those things when you're in a tank and you hear or you get shot and you immediately think, oh my gosh, where did that come from? And you're trying to scan really quickly and you know the enemy tank is 4 seconds to reload and you have 4 seconds to find them, or actually 2 seconds to find them, until you need to tell the driver to back up or stay still. Well, you don't want to stay still, but re-angle the tank maybe if it's a meeting. Day down below, pushing forward into the bunkers. Garrison's still hot on point. I think it's just warm though. Okay, Garrison was taken out by the tanks. No more Garrison on fourth. Airhead being called into the southwest of the chapel by the Allies right there. They got one raspberry to protect it. Coyote. Dog squad pushing forward. You know what? Just for the hell of it, let's go zoom on over and see how well this Airhead's going to work. It's all eyes are going to be on Coyote. Can Coyote hold the position? The Airhead is falling right by the building. Coyote's got to get over to the right. Rose Judson is going to throw a quick grenade to wipe it out. Oh no, Coyote, buddy. Okay, there he goes. He pushes. Judson, though. Yeah, Judson already tossed a grenade. Good play there by Judson. And that clears it up. No. Okay. So that'll be the end of that. Do have a medium Sherman coming over to the far back, but the defense on AA battery ain't so purty. Cosmos in the trenches. Cuidado, Captain. Satchel's been placed. Cosmos running out of the way. Zamp. Solid shotgun blast. Satchel still a little bit far away from going off. Zamp does not see it. Walks over. You know, it'd be funny if they added something where if you stepped on the satchel, it blows up. Chesapeake Fin jumps in. Raspberries on their way. Tanks are still in support, though. Got the 76 up to the far north. The 76 is going to have a massive impact, even though they're a two-person tank. Horus waiting over there to the right side. 76 is pushing. What does Horus have with him? Horus has the Panzerschreck. 76. Horus knows that his tank's buddy needs him. Horus jumps the fence. Goes for the booty shot. The Tiger, I believe, is taking one around. The Tiger goes bum and doing nice play there by the 76, but they will get rocketed right in the rears. Bombing run comes on through. The bombing run could do some damage. Yes, it does. Takes out a nice chunk over there on the front line. Horus gets a couple rockets to the booty of the jumbo. 75 coming over here to the back. The only tank the Axis have is that Puma. Remember, the Jumbo is a 2-person tank, everybody. Cosmos may try to fire some side rockets unless Cosmos has a satchel. Yes, has a satchel. Horus. Very nice. All right, when it looked like a battery was going to fall, it's actually going to hold. The Airhead was taken out. The 76... Oh, the 76 was destroyed? Oh. I thought they were going to escape that. Oh, maybe I was looking at it wrong. Okay, maybe the satchel was placed. It sort of blinked out there. I was lost by something in chat. Okay, anyways, the Allies will hold, at least for the meantime. Axis have pretty much nobody by Chapel. We do have one Raspberry jumping out. It's a support player. Do they have an SL, and that's a Recon tank? No, they do not. It's just a support player inside. No SL. No SLs for the Allies within striking distance. We do have the medium 75 up to the far north. Is it a medium 2%? It's 3%. They may be able to see that Tiger swinging around. Kind of curious. They may have left a little bit too early. What's their direction look like? Oof, looks like they've taken a little bit of a beating. Cowboy. Yeah. Cabrol. .75 could be in the prime interception position, even though A battery is being capped. 2 targets in front. Oh no! Oh, the tree stump. Oh man! Out of all things. Need sort of a record scratch sound. Cat progress still coming on over at AA. I don't think anything like this is gonna matter, unfortunately. For the Allies, that is. The Axis getting a whole bunch of pressure inside the circle. You Raspberries getting close. Offset the capway just barely. They do have a medium 75 that ran inside to splash around. No satchels on it. Looks okay. And hey, I guess this will kind of matter. We do have a Tiger up to the top. Recon vehicle coming up to support. Artillery strikes by both commanders landing. Actually, no, I think it's just the Allied command. And yet again, the Allies hold on. Do we have any SLs? We need like a... Okay, we have Kazowski down to the south. They need to put a SL inside that Recon tank. They do. They got Buck Compton that's jumped inside there. That's what I'd like to see. Love to see the SLs in the Recon tank. 40 minutes left to go. If you're just joining me, I am your host tonight, Smithers, for this mixed console competitive event here on Utah Beach with Chapel as the midpoint. So far, we have seen 2 captures between both sides. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go and pop them in chat. And if you're interested in competitive Hella Loose, feel free to check out the Discord link in the video description where you can join as a PC, console, or casual member. Aruda, down here with the medic loadout. Everybody's holding strong in the hard cap. Chapel flickers a little bit. OCL, or sorry, the Allies would need to get some type of garrison up to flip and commit to the all-in. They don't have that yet. It's going to be up to Dog Squad, but they have pinged that garrison over there to the back. .75 backs up. Stewie in the rears to support Munoz. No satchel on the Stewie, just the laps on that side. They got the Puma running around to the rears though. Puma! Puma! Puma's a solo as well! Solo Puma versus a solo Stewie, except for the booty of the solo Stewie's facing this way. And the Puma should be able to mop that up. Oh no! They will not! A 75 comes to save their little brother. What perfect timing. Stewie does get clapped. Got one Tiger up to the north. Chapel looks okay. Do have a artillery strike calling in front door. It looks like Commander John may have wanted to smash that airhead. Tails. Oh, somehow zoomed out on him. Maybe not. Oh no, okay. Teus, taking his time. No front. The garrison to get destroyed over there on the front line, so that's yeah. Then the Allies they gotta get maybe a deep red zone down here, and then work on getting something up to the north. Right now, they're maybe playing just a little bit too aggressively, trying to go for that big southwest, close to Chapel play. In the Axis, it's pretty easy for them to respond to it. Rafa 12K, Papai. 76 looking to use that carcass as a little bit of coverage. But A battery, even though it looked like it was going to fall twice now, is still in Allied hands. Captain Arben. Half track by the Axis, right by the church. Hartman does put down a satchel. I believe that should take it out. I'm about 90% sure. Yeah, 90% sure on that one. We got a big juicy spawn wave though. Over here to our left. Another little push towards A battery, but I don't see that as being serious. I'm kind of curious how much this satchel will destroy. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, and it does take out a very nice chunk. Notice how the player didn't risk getting close to the SAF track to put it directly on it. Is risking being spotted. Puts it in the proximity. And gets a whole bunch. Fleck, not a big fan of church. Another satchel. Another satchel placed. Allies, desperately just gotta get something down deep. Something here. Just way down there. Way where the Axis wouldn't really want to spend time to look. You leak a couple SLs up north. One here, one over there. Chris, Captain. Captain. No! Goes to the left and fleeks over to the right. Cleans him up. Now down to the very far south. Who do we have down here? Marcelo, Sargento, Feldman, Chris, Coyote. Oh, a Peace Strike up to the far north. Did it take out the Tiger? It did. I wish I had some sort of notification for the Peace Strike on the enemy side. Supplies? I'm assuming those are Allied supplies down to the far south. Maybe they're not able to get the supply trucks through because of the Recon teams over here that are monitoring the southern part of the map. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? FBDP 1260. Oh, you're just being a royal pain in the booty, aren't you? Launching everything down here. Catching the 1 out of 100 chance that somebody jumps in a supply truck and tries to drive it. Oh, a little bit tricky. Maybe a little bit far, a little bit too far for the FG42. Maybe going into the scoped Car 98K range. Filosofo heard those FG42 rounds go off and decides to lay low for a moment. Ammo drop over here. Jig Squad looking for those supplies that drop for the allies. And the allies are slowly mounting a little attack here after fending off all those Axis pushes on A battery, and this 75 is getting in a nice position on here on Chapel. Man, oh man, are they taking some rockets? But somehow, they're still alive. Bomber run comes through. Camp Park are still favoring the allies. They do have a garrison up here front door. Okay, so that's what I like to see. Bombing run. Oh, it's at an angle. Okay, this is the it's a friendly bombing run from the Axis side. Blueberry wave spawns on in, rushes back towards Chapel. It's a whole bunch of sector cap weight. Rocket over there to the right. Once again on the medium 75. Mamma mia, have they taken so many here. Kind of curious what the number that is. There has to be at least 5 or 6. But all the blueberries storm back in the church and are going to overwhelm Zero Drama and Zamp. Zamp maybe thinking about a proxy satchel though. Zamp, there he goes. Oh, Zamp, you can have a doozy, buddy. He sensed that his time was near. 2 mines were placed around him as well. He was ready to go down with the ship regardless. Zamp is going to run away, try to frag out. Allied supplies fall right there on the road. Digest Dale guns down. Let's see how many satchel frags Sam gets. No! Here we go. And it clears it. Allied spawns are really solid on the border. A battery looks good. Plenty of spawn points down to the south. We do have the half track there for the Axis. Oh no, that's a... Okay, that's a half track for the Axis, yep. Tiger pushes forward. Rodrigo. Vito. And we have Senor Garaveo. Panzer 4 is watching the creek that leads up to Chapel. No pressure near a battery. We have this Tiger, and then we have the P4 over there to our left. Two 76s, everybody. Not exactly sure. I mean, the Allies are getting pressure, but they're sort of intermingled with all the blueberries. And there's nothing really solid on Chapel going on. I'm kind of curious if this AT gun has a good range on that 76 up here to the north. Pisculu. Quebrada. Pounding rounds on that jumbo. Oh, can they get more off in time? The jumbo's right there, no? Oh, that's the dead jumbo. My bad. Jumbo has a repair station. No, repair station's been destroyed. This jumbo's just gonna chill for a little bit. No, maybe not. Quebrada is still on the AT gun, ready to go. Pressure comes back in on Chapel. The Allies have the garrison down to the south. One shot into the 76. AT gun gets destroyed. 76 backs up. Looks like they could be just fine. Okay. Lima duking it out against Rafa 12K here in the hard cap. Rafa. Oh! Too many to handle. Actually, no, not that too many. Just Lima. Just Lima. Plenty of raspberries to help support them. Chapel looks to be in good Allied control. Do the Axis have any nearby spawn points? No, not really. The garrisons are kind of far away. They're in sector, but don't think they're going to have enough circle pressure to offset this. Raspberry's winning some gunfights. Hartman, Jesse Peakman over here to the left side. Artillery strike called in, but it's going to be a little bit too late, I feel, Foxmira. There's a couple solid grenades, but it ain't gonna be enough. All right, and the Allies go up 3-2 with 20 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Fourth point is Sunken Bridge. Do have a garrison placed already in the back line. Point goes contested a little bit. Easy squad down here to the bottom. It's gonna be Kozalski. Have the SPA one squad leaders work their way back. That's going to be Rafatek. Kozalski coming back by Sunken Bridge, looking to put some maybe new outpost up here in a second. Yep, there we go. It's almost as if I have a sixth sense for these sort of things. Big blueberry wave over here on the front line. The Axis have lost all the spawn points around Chapel. Just got one outpost down to the south. That's why you see that big blueberry wave come off that garrison. But all these blueberries are about to leave sector, baby. Nope, nope, they're coming back. They're coming back. Rafa Tech's gonna see the supply truck. Lorenzo looks like he may have gotten the Brumbar wedged. Unless the Brumbar thinks the hedge is a stuffed animal. Not too sure. Fumatui. Not too shabby. They just got to make sure to not let the ally push here grow a little bit too much. We'll check on that here in a little bit. We'll see what's going on at Chapel. 18 minutes left to go. Transport truck down to the far south. Baker squad. No real threat to Chapel just yet. We do have this Tiger up here, but it's taken one shot from the left, I think. They gotta push forward, they gotta push forward, they gotta push forward. Oof. Barely in time. Allied spawn in the backline looks to be contained for the most part. Down to the south, we had a Tiger that was out in the open. Wonder if they were trying to make a little bit of a push with the infantry. Another Tiger spawned in a flooded house, so that'll be up here momentarily. 15 minutes left to go. How did the Axis get back in this? Well, they got spawns all around. Squad leads with potential to get some good double support swamps going. Gotta see some garrisons get placed, though, in the red zone to offer some more possibilities for them to push on in. Quebrada. But yeah, not too shabby for a Utah Chapel match with 3 caps. I mean, most of the time you do see the Axis just never able to really get that close. But here, they were able to find their way in. Now they're trying to finagle around the south. No real effort up to the north. We could see, gotta see some more garrisons get placed in the red zone, though. Okay, there's one down to the south, so that's good to see. One in the blue, one to the red. Backline looks okay. The blueberries have mopped that all up. Oh, hey, Tor. Oh, no, no way. Jumbo can't be stuck there. Hey, Tor. Hey, Tor. Giving it a little bit extra juice, and out he gets. Okay. As I say, I wouldn't think it would be possible for the 76 to get stuck in that location. Wouldn't think so. Got a little bit of blueberry spawn wave over here. Os Santos leading the charge up in the chapel. See how far Os Santos can get. Guns down, Captain. Campari. Goes to the garrison. Os Santos. No spawn. Nobody sees him. Bjorn up in the church didn't spot him in time. Os Santos, no doubt, feeling the adrenaline right now. Also burns an outpost. Oh my gosh, Os Santos. Having the run. Oh, dies in the church. But what a good run for Os Santos. Takes out the garrison. Gets an outpost. Not too shabby, buddy. Blueberries trying to get up to the church, but they need, they do have, okay, they got a little chunk here. They got a tank coming up to support, one Tiger coming down south of the main road. Outposts and garrisons around Sunken Bridge, so that's all good to go. Allies have 2 jumbos now on Chapel. The Axis have a markdown on one of the heavies. Not the other one, though. Which could make it a very awkward situation for the heavy tank. The Tiger is right here. Has plenty of blueberry protection. We'll stick here for a moment as the Tiger begins to peek out. Under 10 minutes, Airhead called into Chapel, northwest side from Commander John. Sunken Bridge still looks okay. Just a couple of raspberries they got to deal with, and that's it. Precision strike called into Chapel on the north side. Where is this puppy going to be landing? Actually, have no idea. This precision strike is going to be landing. Oh no, the tank marker is way off. Ah, oh, it's a shame. Bombing run called in. Bombing run is going right over the Airhead location at a pretty good angle, actually. You know, sometimes I look at the bombing runs and see the commander, or see the angle, and I go, oh, unfortunate. Most of the time, but now it's actually looking pretty good. Gets a little chunk and it damages 76. Tiger took some rockets, though. They will not be able to go toe-to-toe with those jumbos in their current state. Tiger looks for a different angle here. They know that these the engagements they're about to enter could literally be game-changing. The Allies won't be able to bring up enough heavy armor with 8 minutes left to go. Tiger relocates, but they're going to be in a little bit of a awkward pickle here. Oh, sir, you can't park your car there. Rocket ricochets right off the back. Almost gets Bjorn in the building. Tiger's gonna back up. Re-angle. The rocket from Zaffa ricochets off the top left. Tiger splashes around. Rafa 12K is trying to get this signal back that, hey, we got a heavy right here for the taken. We have THC. Zaffa both with rockets, but ricocheting. Tiger's gonna get himself in a little bit too of a tight space. Oh, man. See, Yonagataveo and Fito. They're gonna have THC and Zaffa to the booty. Tiger gets one of them. Oh my gosh, this Tiger might live through this. Rafa Tech coming over to the back to help support. Guns down Zaffa at the perfect time. Oh my gosh, they're gonna escape Filosofo. Filosofo. No rocket from Filosofo. Fires one. Oh, does nail it. What a nice one, buddy. Tiger goes in the shell hole, turns around, burning pretty badly. Cap progress still coming in for the ally or for the Axis. It's a pretty much all-in call at this point. Tiger's relocating. They got to deal with the Jumbo 76s on the opposite side. 3 tank markers placed on the stone wall. Oh no, there's a Jumbo. Okay. Jumbo's looking for an angle on the Tiger. Got the Jumbo to the left. Jumbo to the right. Transport truck to get wiped to the other side. Got to see some rockets from the Axis to help support their damaged Tiger. John running to the point on fire. Cover all. No satchel on the tank. He's checking for it though. Wait, where'd the Tiger go? Did they get destroyed and I missed it? They totally did. That's not it, was it? Oh, that could have been it. Okay. Maybe that could have been it? Okay. I thought they backed up a little bit farther over here. Okay, there it is. Okay, there's the carcass. Okay. All right, Tiger did get wiped. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. It's going to be up to the infantry. No more Axis armor on the board that could really make a difference. They got the Brumbar, but the Brumbar would have to get extremely lucky with their rounds. 2 Jumbos. 1 Jumbo against the church. Haytor, Patefield. Looking for a satchel air to change the course of the game. Is it going to be Piscarolo? Piscarolo runs up to the side. Piscarolo trying to get... Oh, no, gets gunned down at the last second. No! Vito Luca, Commander John from the Axis, right in the middle of the hard cap. Big Blueberry Wave comes down to move it towards the creek. Reinforce is about to expire with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Another Brumbar round lands. Axis Commander throwing everything at this. 190 munitions, 127 manpower. Last artillery strike called in. 820 fuel still left on the board, but nobody's crewing any more tanks. They know that there's no time to bring them on up. They're just switching on over to infantry and rushing up towards the hard cap. Commander John right in the middle. Let's try to stay alive. Trying to encourage his team from command chat. Oh, those two jumbos are dominating the surroundings. Okay, brother. Okay, brother, trying to get close. Guns down, Yuka. Okay, brother. Gonna go over the bridge. Gonna jump. Still has time to place the satchel for it to go off and have an impact. Okay, brother jumps. Crawls forward. Okay, brother. Lucas gets popped in the head. Okay, brother. No, okay, brother dies at the track of the jump. Oh, okay, brother. And the Axis are desperately trying, but they just are getting pummeled to death. Allies bringing up one more medium 75 just in case. 76s are just splashing that creek over and over again and destroying those blueberries. Fortunately, Commander John, there's nothing else he can really do. Burns an outpost though. Running over to the trench. Gonna gun down one here. Papai guns down two. Gonna go for Lucas here in a second. Maybe out of ammo. Maybe looking for the shovel. Oh, oh God. Oh, an SPA round lands pretty well though. I think that it took out a few. But the SPA unfortunately unable to directly connect with the Jumbo 76s. And these Jumbos are going to be the MVPs for these final plays of the matchup, including whoever kept gunning down those Satcheliers. Cowboy. Great Pierre. And the Blueberries desperately trying to get down that creek, but man, that's it's just not gonna happen. Alrighty, so congratulations to the Allies for taking home the 3-2 victory. It's a very hard-fought game for these teams. I mean, that recap from AA Battery to the Chapel was not easy. Defending that and almost lost it. Almost went down 1-4, which would have been with a 5th point of Tara Green. Oof. That would have been brutal to be trying to push back up. But thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go drop a comment below. And if you're interested in competitive Hell Loose, you can check out the Discord link in the video description. Oh, Udio, gotta watch out for the flames, buddy. Where you can join as a PC recruit, console recruit, or a casual member. Oros, flaming the building, trying to get a rookie. Rookie. Oh. Solid flamethrower action. Strafing run goes through. Otis does not like this building. This building did something to him. Bjorn comes around the corner. He immediately gets torched. Hey, if you ever need a building to be caught on fire, hire Horace. He's pretty good at it. What's the opposite of a firefighter? A fireplacer? Fire starter? Ah, fire starter. There we go. Okay, that'll be it for tonight, everybody. Tomorrow I'm going to have Wednesday Means War. That'll be around 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Don't know the map yet. They're going to choose the map, I believe, right before match time. Oh, what a good game. What a good game. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and give commence to Commander John. Commander John, level 496. 496. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Have a good one, buddy.